Hey guys. So, I'm not gonna lie, I feel the collective energy is like very tender this morning, like sensitive. I could just feel like usually I'm in a very grounded space. I've been alone for a long time, so like I've created this safe space for myself, right? But this morning it just feels like we're in a delicate position, but not like this permanent thing. It's just the energy in the air right now. Everyone's feeling kind of fragile. Um, And because I woke up and I started feeling emotional and sensitive about something that I had really already accepted and worked through. And so I thought it was really interesting to feel so sensitive this morning when I'm, usually just off to the gym and doing what I have to do for my day. And so I let the cry out, I let the emotions out, and then I went to the gym and did what I was normally going to do, and I feel good now. And that's a beautiful thing. But I was thinking about the last video I made, and it was about fear. But if I get more deep into thinking about it, I'm thinking about what are we afraid of? And when it came down to it, Spirit was like, you guys are afraid of your own freedom. You're afraid to be free because you're programmed that being free is like a negative thing. It's like we're programmed to think that we have gone rogue and abandoned the system, abandon whatever our families want us to do, right? Abandon what we're supposed to do. It's like the Hierophant card. It's like this authoritative teacher or guide that's in this institution of the matrix that we live in is trying to tell us we're not doing it right. We shouldn't be so depressed and uncomfortable. We're not doing something right. We're not working hard enough. Blah, 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 right? And so you can tell, like, I just let my hair go after my shower. Like, I just don't even care today, but I am in that space of feeling very dedicated to my mission and to doing what I came here to do. And I told Spirit, I'm going to get on as much as I possibly can and connect, because that's basically what I'm here to do is connect. But anyways, there were some questions that came up, and I feel like it's very important for me and everybody else out there to ask ourselves these questions when it comes to this world and this matrix we live in. How do we operate in it? How can we step out of that fear of being free? So here's some questions that we can ask ourselves. What makes you feel more free? For me, not having to wake up with an alarm clock. That's something that makes me feel free. This is also work related. I don't like feeling like I have to be somewhere that I don't necessarily want to be just so I can get money. Like, I don't know, that feeling gives me the ick. I feel like it gives a lot of people the ick, but you're trained to be that way. You're trained to say that's a good thing. And if you want to survive in our world, I guess it's a good thing to get up and make some money and pay your bills so you don't get evicted. But let's get really real on a soul level of like our belief in how capable we are of being free and what that would look like. So what would you need to get rid of in your life to feel free? How could you provide for your needs and still be free? And maybe even write these down and journal on them, because these are great questions to ask yourself to really dig deep. Sometimes we don't dig deep enough. We don't ask ourselves any questions. It's interesting because sometimes I teach at the school and you'll ask the kids a question and they'll just give you the deer in the headlights. Like they're not capable of critical thinking and just like thinking deeply about something. And I feel like that's a lot of us out here. Like nobody wants to think. Come on, guys. Come on. It's killing me. It's killing me. How could you provide for your needs and still be free? What's stopping you from doing that thing where you could provide your needs and still be free? And I'll tell you what it is. It's a belief in your ability to be a small business owner. It's this belief that you can't do it. It's a belief that you could do that thing you love, but how could you monetize it? Like all these belief systems, and I keep gearing it towards work, but freedom it's not just about money. It's not just about breaking free from the matrix financially and living off the grid. It's breaking free from relationships that are actually holding you back and make you feel not free. Those obligations to family, those obligations to maybe even a partner that you're with and you're just staying with them because, well, it's easier financially, or maybe if you left, you'd have to pay child support, or maybe if you left, it wouldn't look good. Like you're a person who's divorced, or maybe if you left, and I hate this reason because it's not even a good reason. People stay for the kids, but staying for the kids is showing your kids what love does not look like, and that they should tolerate things they're not okay with. And you could go on and on why it's the worst decision to stay together for the kids. Like, I can't even tell you how much my kids have thrived more as me being a single parent than being in a relationship. Hands down, no questions asked. And maybe it's because I put all my time and energy on them. I was already putting all my time and energy on them. But what the point I'm trying to make is that it's so important to recognize when you're in a situation where your energy is being drained. You're not expanding into the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. If you're in that and unconscious of it, it's even scarier because you're sitting there being drained by something when you could be expanding. You're sitting there showing your kids this like depressed version of yourself when you could be expanding and showing them expansion and showing them what it's like to have courage and be brave and do something that's the best for you, and not settle for less, and show them what healthy love looks like. Come on, guys. Like, this stuff is so frustrating. I feel like I've been repeating myself and talking about it for years and years and years, but this literally is the nitty gritty of what humans experience in work, in relationships, and all these fears build up because we're supposed to do things a certain way, or we have to please certain people. And we will straight up be depressed for years. We will straight up choose things that drain us and hurt us, and even hurt our children, even if we've convinced ourselves we're doing the right things for the kids, right? Things like that. And we'll straight up do those things for years and years and years and years, and just beat up on our own spirit and just sell our soul to the matrix, into cultures, into whatever belief systems you've conjured up in here over the years, over the lifetimes, that are still tagging along with you. There's still the generational curses. There's still those things that you have convinced yourself you need that are actually holding you back. So what would you need to do to feel free in your life? What type of changes would you have to make? What does being free look like to you? And I feel like when you start pointing your energy in that direction, and you start pushing your energy into that direction of like being free in all aspects of your life on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level, you'll start peeling back those layers and revealing the joy that life could actually bring you, the abundance that life could actually bring you, the realization of how fucking amazing you really are will come to light. But you're still so busy wearing this mask that if you don't let go of those things that are keeping you not free, then you're just going to keep looping. And I just hate that for people. I hate watching that for people, especially when they know a little bit about healing. They know a little bit about trauma work and energy and all that, but still keep looping in the same old cycles and belief systems. Or maybe like a guru or something told them like, this is what, or a pastor, what life is supposed to be and the rules you're supposed to follow. And if you do it this way, you're going to be happy. And then to come to find out, it didn't work. You still don't feel free. You still don't feel this or that or whatever, because the answers come from inside you. Each and every one of us is on a different journey. Each and every one of us has this highest self, this highest version that's lived all the lifetimes and knows the soul inside, not just this ego and avatar on the outside that you're using as a tool to navigate this reality. There's a higher self that actually knows the truth for you. And it ain't freaking, I don't know, the lady at the church, or your mom, or your friends on the phone, like, or your buddy at the pool hall. Like, it's none of those people. Like, God is like, I'm not even going to use that example. But Sometimes things come to mind. I'm like, okay, pause. Should you share? No. Continue. But what we're really afraid of, the fear that I've been talking about, is being free. People are scared shitless to be free. It's like what they want and their biggest fear at the same time, because they know in order to get to that place of freedom, they'd actually have to come forward as a higher version of themselves that has let go of all the toxic people, the toxic addictions, the toxic jobs, the toxic environment, the toxic mindset, the materialism, all of it gone if you want to be free. Because being free is letting go of everything and still feeling full inside. Still feeling like you don't need to reach externally for more. Living a more simple life. You can be so abundant and so simple at the same time. Like my most fondest memories of my childhood were times where we had literally nothing. We might even had a utility cut off because we couldn't pay the damn bill. But we'd come together with some candles or something and play a little game and try to keep the spirits high. And like, I remember those moments. And I remember how full my heart was that we were all together still anyways. And there's these horrible moments that I remember and these like really happy moments I remember, but all the happy moments were not about things. They were not because we went on some fancy vacation. They were none of that. It was just like these raw moments, fishing at the lake or going on a walk, all those kinds of little things, because you're with people that you love and care about, And we all, I think even people who are attached to the matrix realize that. They realize that the true love and freedom and abundance is in those little things. But we still live in this world that says, hey, it's the first of the month and I need over $1,000, like that's one way to keep control over a population of people. And what an excellent job they have done in doing so, because otherwise very intelligent, sane, good-hearted people are literally trapped in this system where they don't feel free. Majority are depressed, on antidepressants, in a relationship they don't want to be in, at a job they hate, spending 99.99% of their time doing things they hate. And they just keep looping because how the hell are they going to pay the bills and have health insurance? Because we're all poisoned too. So we need that health insurance, right? There's just one more way to stick you guys. And I know you guys know all this and I talk about stuff like this all the time, but sometimes we need a good vent, because a lot of people, like myself included, in a lot of different ways, like we loop in those cycles of fear based on our own survival in this matrix, in this simulation, or where the hell we're in. And so if we've been graced with our intuition, our higher self in the universe, with this knowledge and information, if you're watching me right now, you've been graced with it, then ask yourself the questions: what makes you feel more free? What would you need to get rid of in your life to feel more free? How could you provide for your needs and still be free? And what's stopping you from doing that? Dive deep. Because guess what? You have all you need to go. And that is so much more than most people out here in this world. Stay grateful for that. And that's like, for me, it's like, I know I have all the tools. I have the belief. Now let's get going. And like, that's what this energy is right now. You see me getting online. You're lucky if I get once a month a post up, right? Before. Because we were all in that incubation period. But now we're in that integration period. And now Spirit's saying, hey, we need y'all right now. Like, these energies are not playing around. We have earth-facing solar energy coming in like it's its freaking day job. We have so much going on, guys. And we are needed. You are needed for whatever it is that you're supposed to be in here for. Even if it's something where you're not even directly interacting with other people, your frequency is going to change others. immensely. If you're focused on being the highest version and stepping into this creative energy that you came here to express, that you came here, this is like your role. Like you came here as like, I came here as Kelsey, and I came here to talk to people. And even though I've been struggling in that incubation period to get on and express, now I'm like, hell no. That's just like me arguing for my own limitations and pulling myself down. Did I need a respite? Probably. That was the incubation period. That was me taking it all in. Now it's me integrating it. Now it's me getting back on YouTube, back into this space here to serve, where I feel like this overfills my cup. I just got to drag my ass to the camera to do it. I finally got a real camera, guys. Are you proud of me? It's only been, 7 years. Hallelujah. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I love you. Like, I just want us all to be free. And I feel like just taking this step and taking my, role here more seriously. And I know I'm a single mom and I got a shit ton going on. I work, have 4 kids. Like, I get it. But I still know that I could do this. Like, I could just, I don't even have to brush my hair. I'm sure you guys are still going to listen, So I just want to be here and do what I came here to do. And I feel like just being that light and being that example will allow others to step into that space too. And all these questions I'm telling you guys to ask yourself, I'm doing the same thing. Like, we're here in it together, and I don't know. I just love it. And I literally kind of had to drag myself to talk today. But now that I'm flowing and talking, it's such an uplifting feeling. And it's like, damn, that's exactly what you needed the whole time, Kelsey. And guess what? Last month, Kelsey probably would have just said, I'll do it another day. But I'm happy that Spirit is bringing me into this fresh, new creative energy, because it has me doing other things too that I haven't done before. And it really builds you. It builds up your frequency, your energy, your self-esteem, your confidence, and it pushes you in the right direction instead of being distracted by old shit or arguing for your own limitations and making excuses, But yeah, guys, I love you. I'm going to go eat lunch now. See you on the next one.